bingo night. Who wants bingo? Hey, all right. We're going to jump right in, and Heidi and I are going to do this together tonight. Thank you, Heidi, for volunteering to do that. All right, give me 1 second. Oh, I love it. You got that. Hang on, though. I lost all my files went away when you did that. Oh,
Oh no.
how do I get my view changed? Sorry.
Well, we're
There we
waiting
go.
for her to find it.
Okay, got it.
So we're going to do numbers 1 through 15. And so as usual, you girls have all played this before. Pick 5 numbers. You can see them on the wheel. I shuffled them up so they're not in any particular order. And you're going to pick 5 numbers and put it in the chat. And then after each number, we're going to talk a little bit about the summer products and the opportunity, the Mary Kay opportunity. And then the first 3 people to get a bingo are going to win a prize from Denise.
Hey. All right, Heidi, take it away.
You guys got your numbers in? I can't see.
How do I?
Is there any questions? Does everybody know what they need to do? Okay. Right on. Good girl, Jill. You know how this works. So put your numbers in the chat.
So it looks like we have myself, Samantha, Jill, Jennifer Poole. Everybody else, Kelsey's got her numbers in now.
Okay.
We need Rebecca and Audrey.
Deb
Chase.
I'm trying to figure out how to do this. How do I do this? I'm a newbie.
Go to the chat. If you see in the bottom of your screen, I'm not sure if you're on your phone or if you're on a computer. I'm on my computer, so there's a thing called
phone.
chat.
If you're
You might
on
have
your
to swipe.
phone, you have to tap your phone, like tap the screen anywhere, and you'll see chat pop up at the bottom, I think.
I see all kinds of stuff.
It's right next to where it says participants. It'll be like 2 little bubbles that say chat.
Oh, there it is.
Thanks, Samantha.
Oh, I found it. I found
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
Yay.
Awesome.
Okay.
So just put your numbers in there, maybe write them down for yourself on a piece of paper, right?
Yep.
Let's see. Do we have Rebecca?
7. Only about half of everybody's on there. There's 7.
I think Rebecca's on here. I thought I saw her.
Yeah, she's here. She's on. I mean, I see her face, her picture.
Rebecca, are you?
And Vanessa, did you get yours in?
No.
Okay. Kelsey got hers in. And there's somebody that just says iPhone. I don't know who that is.
Is that Marianne?
I don't know. Oh, it's Mary. I think it's Mary. Is that Mary? Your face is so tiny. I can barely see you. There you are. Yes. Hi, Mary.
So very quickly, I had a question.
Hey, Rebecca.
Are we picking 5 numbers?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, my computer had to be moved.
Between 1 and 15.
Yep. What 5 numbers between 1 and 15?
Rebecca's in.
Yep. She said she was feeding the baby.
Do you see mine? All it says is me to everyone. I don't know.
And did you hit send? I think it just needs, like, you probably just have to hit the send or the
Motorola, Audrey? Because there's somebody.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, we got yours.
Mine begins with 13.
Yep,
oh, there you are. Okay, I see it.
Okay.
Yay. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
we have Deb Chase. Oh yeah, we got Deb.
8. Wait a minute. 1, 2,
I think
3,
we just need Vanessa
7.
What about Mary?
and Mary.
What about Mary?
I know.
Couldn't help it.
There's just something beautiful about Mary.
Yes.
So we're just waiting for Vanessa.
Okay, I can't figure it out. How am I supposed to do this?
Just go to
So
chat.
in the chat,
Oh, in the chat. Okay.
yep, just put 5
Right.
numbers between 1 and 15.
Oh,
You're gonna
okay.
pick.
Okay, good. Thank you so much.
Okay, got it. Mary, are you able to put 5 numbers in there too? I think you're the last one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, are we ready to start?
Yes.
Okay, it looked like she was driving maybe, so.
Okay,
Okay, here we go. First one.
take it away, Heidi.
I love it because it picks for me. I don't have to be the bad guy.
15.
15.
I think that's you, Heidi.
15. All right. So the first one we're going to do is the men's line.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted to do the, okay.
Oh, no. I wasn't
I
going to do them in
numbered them
order. Yeah, I
down
wasn't
the
gonna do them in
list.
order. Just, yeah,
Okay.
you got it.
Yay, the men's line. Can you get excited? OMG. We finally have the new men's skincare line. And I'm so excited. I have not tried it yet myself. I wanted to, just try it on the back of my hand and maybe shave my legs with it. Just to see how it feels. And I haven't had a chance to do that yet, but I will be this week. I've been busy doing Mother's Day sales. Oh, and I did forget to tell you, I did just $300 in sales for Mother's Day baskets this weekend.
Nice.
On my birthday. So anyway, I love these. So first we have the facial wash. Let me see here. That's this one. It's hard to tell which one's which now. So this is the men's facial wash. It thoroughly cleans your skin without leaving it feeling stripped. It reduces excess oil, helps prepare the skin for shaving, and the pores feel deep down clean, and skin feels refreshed, smooth, and energized. Gentle enough for twice daily use. And that one is, I want to say it was 16, but hang on, I lost my sheet. I don't have it memorized yet. Where'd it go? Ah, I lost my sheet. Oh, it's hiding all my new sheets. Let's see. It's 70 for the set and 20, 20, and 30. So that's the daily face wash. And then we have the moisturizing shave cream, and that 86% of men say that MK Men Moisturizing Shave Cream gives a comfortable, close shave. It lathers quickly, spreads easily, and treats skin to a cooling sensation as it protects against razor burn and irritation. It leaves skin feeling soft, smooth, soothed, and moisturized for a refreshed look. And then we want to have our guys finish up with our ultimate moisturizer. I love that they called it ultimate. It includes the powerhouse antioxidant resveratrol to help fight free radicals that can damage the skin and accelerate the visible signs of skin aging. And this quick absorbing formula leaves skin feeling sorry, let me start over. This quick absorbing formula leaves skin looking rested and noticeably revitalized. A vitamin E derivative provides additional boosted antioxidant benefits. All right, Heidi, take it away.
All right. What's the next number gonna be? We need music, like a drum roll.
Right?
Is it 14 or 8?
It's 8.
8. Yay! So whoever has 8, put it in the chat. All right, so number 8 we're going to talk about is money. So we don't have any guests on tonight, but we do have some new consultants. I want to make sure that you guys are fully aware of how we make money in Mary Kay. We don't make any money unless we sell something. That's just the way it is. You do not have to be a salesperson. However, that is how you earn your money. So 50% commission is what you earn on every product that you sell. We buy it from the company for $1 and we sell it for $2. So how many of you can use some extra money at the end of the month? I know I'm not alone. Yes, it seems like no matter how much we make, and with inflation the way it is going up, and everybody can use a little extra money, whether it's a couple $100 a month or a couple $1,000s a month. You can do that in Mary Kay and more. And so I want to encourage all of you consultants when you're out sharing the opportunity to not prejudge who might need this and who might not need this, because there are lots of reasons why people join Mary Kay. We're going to go over them tonight. But a lot of times we think we only see the picture of what somebody else wants to show us, and someone that you might think is well-to-do, or they're doing fine, or they don't need any money, they wouldn't need this. You never know what's going to speak to them. They might need some extra money. So always keep that in mind. And then, so all of the consultants across the board, sales directors, nationals, we all earn 50% commission. It's all equivalent for us, no matter how long you've been in the company. And then you can also earn what we call a love check from the company's profits for any team building that you decide to do. So when you do team build, you can earn anywhere from 4% to 36% as a director on your personal team members. And so it can get really lucrative and it adds up really quickly. So anybody have any consultants have any questions about the money part of how we make money before we move on? Because this is kind of like training too. No? Okay, let's do the next one.
Hey.
We got $11.
7.
Who's got 11? I like the confetti. That's a cool touch.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't know it does that. All right. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the lavender and coconut body care set with April.
I don't know about you, but 2 of my very favorite tastes and scents are completely combined together now in the body wash and in the body lotion in the lavender coconut set. Absolutely love the smell. And for those of you who were there last week, you got to actually sample the lotion and see what it smelled like on your skin. Basically, it's just going to help soothe your senses and refresh your shower routine with this creamy texture and dreamy scent notes of lavender and coconut. They are 16 each for the set, and they are limited edition, and you want it. I sold all I have already for my Mother's Day baskets. So it's a great, easy sale that you can put together in a bag with shred or in a basket or anything. So just keep that in mind with Mother's Day coming up next weekend.
Yay. Okay, next number. How much were those, April?
16 each.
16 each. Okay. 13. Lucky number 13.
Lucky 13.
Oh,
Yay. Put in the chat if that's one of your numbers. All right. So the next thing we're going to talk about is recognition. So recognition is one of the things that was really personal to me when I started my Mary Kay business, because I didn't realize that I was missing it. Recognition is a lot of times for women, we get recognized when we graduate high school, or we celebrate a birthday, or we get married. But then in our professional lives, we don't really get a lot of recognition. Anybody agree? Like, I mean, I know where I worked before, I didn't even know that recognition was a thing, so I didn't know that it was missing. And in Mary Kay, we celebrate everything. So we celebrate your little accomplishments to your big accomplishments, from weekly to annual and everything in between. And the company celebrates us as well. We get to win. I don't have my ring down here, but diamond rings. And we get trips, and we get, you can earn the career. Well, we're going to talk about that later, but the career card, like, there's lots of ways that the company recognizes you. And then you also get recognition from your director. So recognition for, working your business and becoming a star consultant. And the star consultant prizes are amazing. I want to say I'm at 21 stars. I have to count again. I think I'm at 21 stars, and that's 21 prizes from the company that have just been amazing. Every time we make waffles, I always tell my kids, they're like, "We know, Mom, Mary Kay got you your waffle maker," because I love my waffle maker. But I don't know about you guys either, but like, my kids go through silverware like crazy. And like, I don't know where it goes. Like, it's just not in the house anywhere. And so I'm having to replenish silverware all the time. And I got a really nice set from our Star Consultant Prize, and it's hidden in my laundry room. And it's only for when I have people over that I don't think are going to take off with my silverware. Anyway, so the recognition in Mary Kay is amazing, and you never know what you're going to get. And there's lots of amazing stuff out there, and you don't know that you're missing it until you have it. And then you're like, oh, that's what I've been missing my whole life. Okay. Let's pick another number. Four.
Ooh, 4.
Yay.
Pop up with 4.
Vanessa's getting all excited back there. I see her jumping up and down.
I love it. We'll remove that one. Okay, so this time we're gonna have April share with us about the new perfume, Confidently You. And I absolutely love it. I'm obsessed.
It is beautiful. And I should have brought the box out because even the box has a floral print on it. It's really a pretty box. I didn't want to throw it in the recycle. I wanted to keep it. So blossom into your power, an unforgettable oriental floral olfactive experience that radiates with confidence at first breath. The Mary Kay Confidently You Eau de Parfum sells for $55. And I also wanted to share that it draws others in with the top notes of mandarin, bergamot, and juicy notes of pear, which is probably why I don't like it because I'm allergic to pear. I think maybe I figured that out.
Oh,
The unapologetically feminine beauty takes full bloom with middle notes of jasmine, cassis bud, and rose. And make a statement. Leave an enduring impression with bottom notes of warm amber, sandalwood, and vanilla.
it smells so good. It is hands
It,
down my new favorite one.
it smells good on you all. Yes. Not on me.
All
Ladies,
right.
you're gonna love. I'm gonna show you too. There's a full page in the new lookbook if you haven't seen it yet. That has this is our customers are gonna see this and love it.
Yeah, it looks so bougie. Like you guys, like I thought the old
Very
one
bougie.
looked bougie, but this one looks even more bougie.
Is the
I
sample in the new lookbook of that? What is the new sample of the new that's coming out?
I
Oh.
believe it is that.
That'd be
I-
so cool. It
Yeah.
smells so good.
Yeah, I doused my jean jacket in it at potluck and it still has that scent in it and I just love it so much. Okay, next number. I'm like we've got two.
Ooh, my lucky number.
Yay! Love it. All right. So the next thing we are going to talk about is self-growth. So many of you guys have been in Mary Kay for a while. Some of you are brand new. Those of us that have been in for, well, longer than me, I've been doing Mary Kay for 6 years. But the self-growth that I've had in that 6 years is like night and day difference. Anybody who was here before me can attest to it. I am such a different person. I'm so much happier and more joyful. And a lot of that comes from the self-growth. And even this morning, if you didn't listen to the hotline, listen to it. It's wonderful. I got out of the habit for a while and I'm doing it again, but sometimes we just need to hear it again. Like you just need to hear the message again and you know it. And it's something that you know, and it's something that you might give advice to other people, but we're not doing it for ourselves. So helpful to hear it. But the self-growth that you get in Mary Kay is something that nobody can take away from you. If heaven forbid the company wasn't a company anymore and you moved away, you lost your friends or whatever it is, you would always have that self-growth with you forever and always. And it is it's invaluable. It's invaluable is not the right word. What's the word I'm looking for? Is it invaluable?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Good word.
There's no amount of money that can be worth. It's worth
Priceless.
$80.
Priceless would be
Priceless.
the word.
Yes.
Priceless. Yes, it's priceless. That's the word I was looking for. So you get to keep that with you forever. And between the trainings from the company and the trainings from our senior leadership and our directors that we have from here, we're constantly being poured into on self-growth and how we can do things, to better our lives in the long run. And it's a beautiful thing. So, I didn't realize a lot of people pay thousands of dollars to do business classes that teach the exact same thing that Mary Kay teaches. And I think it's beautiful that we get to do it for, right now for $35. You get to be a part of that. So it's pretty exciting. Okay, next number.
No bingos yet, huh? Nobody's yelling bingo.
No bingos yet. 3.
Oh, yay, that's me.
Yay! Did you get a
Yay.
bingo?
Nope, I got 2 numbers though.
Okay, you're getting closer. Okay, so next up,
Yay.
we are going to talk about the lip oils.
Another OMG. These are so delicious on your lips. 2 colors, berry and blush. So I'm wearing the blush tonight. Can you see it's really pretty and shiny? I don't know if you can tell, but I love how it feels. It's not sticky at all. It's very slick is not really a great word, but it's like kind of the opposite of sticky. It's got a lot of viscosity to it. So, but smooth, and I love, love, love it. I have not tried the berry yet, but I want to. I've
That
tried the
looks
blush.
so good on
I always start with the lighter shades. So the really cool thing about this is September. That's the end of the contest period. Not contest period. All right, let me read it because I'll trip over the words. Give me 1 second. Okay, swipe, shine, and feel divine. Give back with this super high shine, hydrating, lip loving must have available in 2 luscious shades in the US from April 26th through September 15th. Mary Kay Incorporated will donate $1 from each sale of this limited edition Mary Kay tinted lip balm, tinted lip oil in blush and berry shades to the Mary Kay Ash Foundation, and they retail for $20. And there's a whole page ad in the lookbook for that too. And
And
it's
you guys,
pretty. It's so pretty.
I was gonna say lip oils are super trendy right now. Like if you're on TikTok at all, there's these girls who are talking about pearl skin. It's called pearl skin makeup. It's like a new trend, I guess. And so lip oils are part of that. And so if you have younger people who are makeup trendy and they follow the trends, they're definitely your market for that. Honestly, anybody's your market for it. But I just know that I've been seeing it like every time I'm looking at makeup TikToks, it is the pearl makeup and they're using lip oils. And I'm like, yes, perfect timing.
I heard it has a super fat dough
Doe foot. Yep,
applicator, like
it is. It's chunky. I love
big
it.
and chunky, which makes me happy.
It's a good one.
That looks
Like
nice.
I used one of our doe foot applicators, and it like fell in. It didn't even stop on the entry. It went all the way to the bottom because the hole is bigger because of the size of the actual doe foot. So yeah, it's quite a bit bigger. If you look at it like next to my lip, you can kind of tell how chunky it is. And I love that too, because talk about easy to apply.
All right.
Take it away, Heidi.
Next number 6.
Woohoo!
Yay, if you
Gotta
got
be a winner out there. Somebody's winning. Who's winning?
All right, so the next thing we're going to talk about is the career car. So as you know, April and Denise have both driven many Mary Kay cars. Such a great example for us. So in order to drive a career car, you do need to be a director now. They moved away from having the consultant car because a lot of times the requirements that you need to get the career car as a consultant were just aligned with DIQ, and it was a little confusing. So now it's just you wrap up DIQ, you become a director, and then you're on your way to your car. And so it's super exciting. You can drive anything from a Chevy Trax to a Chevy Equinox to a Cadillac. And the Cadillac next year, starting in July, is going to be the Optic V. I think it's Optic V, and it is an all-electric Cadillac. And so, Mary Kay is always pink doing green, thinking of our country and our world and what it can do to better everything. And moving to electric vehicles is part of that. And so I know that the Empowered Leaders, was the Empowered Leaders or the million dollar weekend? I think it was the $1 million weekend. Everybody who they do a big event for anybody who's done 1 million directors, and they get to invite some people from their unit to come with them. And they had that weekend 2 weekends ago, and they had the Optic V there for them to test drive and play with and take pictures in. And it was really cool, and they were really impressed with it. Even the people who were like, no electric car, they were impressed with it, with the speed, the power, because it's still Cadillac, you guys. And Cadillac is like the best. And so super excited that Mary Kay is doing that. And as always, if you have the car of your dreams and you don't want to drive it, you can get the cash bonus instead. So they will just cut you a check for the amount of what that lease payment and stuff would have been. And it varies on level of car from $425 to $900. Depending on which level that you're in. And then they also pay for 85% of your insurance and then 100% of your taxes and registration. They don't pay for vanity plates, but everything else. And then that is for you and your spouse for driving the car. So it's amazing. And 2 years, you get that vehicle for 2 years with all of your lease payments paid by Mary Kay. So it's pretty special, pretty amazing, and a great way to represent your unit once you become a director. So next number, any questions about the car? Okay. I'm excited to see it. We're going to see it at seminar. They will have one there for us to look at. All right, number one.
Who's
got
number one?
one? All right.
We are. There was no response there. I thought you'd catch that.
So the next thing we're going to talk about is advancement. And I kind of talked about that a little bit earlier, but like one of the things that I love about Mary Kay is that you're actually able to pick and choose when you move up in the company. You don't have to follow a certain set line. Way to go, Jill. Way to go, Samantha. You don't have to wait for someone to die or retire to move up in the company. There is no glass ceiling in Mary Kay. She always said the highest commission check has never been paid yet. So there's always room for growth. There's always room to move. You know, Gloria Mayfield Banks created positions. She kept moving up and they kept creating positions for her. And so that's the kind of company that we're in. They want to see you succeed. Our directors want to pass off their job title to us. You know, they want to see us have the same benefits and growth. And that is amazing that we're able to do that when we choose to do it. And so, Deb, if you scroll up in the chat, everybody's been putting them in the chat. So you'll see which numbers have been called. And it is super beautiful that you don't have to wait for the, wait to be called. You get to be called by God or your higher power, and then choose to step into that and run with it. And I think that's really cool. And, many of you know that I was a director until October, and then I took a step back, and now I'm in DIQ again to go back into directorship. And I think it's so wonderful that I was able to do that. I was able to take a step back, heal what I needed to heal, grow where I needed to grow, and then come back into the position. And I get to take my team with me. I didn't lose anybody. So I think that's really cool. And we're just really blessed to work for a company that has our best interest in heart. Okay, next number.
Oh, I love that wheel. The numbers start disappearing. I just noticed that.
Yeah. Number 5. Number 5. Anybody get a bingo yet?
Bingo.
Yay!
You got a bingo? Guess what the first
Yeah.
person gets? This is so
What?
cute. It's a pink Cadillac salt and pepper shaker set.
I love
Cute.
it.
I love it. I love
I will
it.
give it to you when you're here next month. Isn't that so
Yay.
cute?
Thank you. Yeah,
It's like two pieces
I love it.
together, but novelty for when you're doing Mary Kay fun stuff. I know that you guys love to entertain and things like that, so it's a little statement piece. So that's the first bingo prize. And did anyone else get a bingo?
Yay.
Way to go, Sam.
All right. Well, congratulations, Sam. So the next thing we're going to talk about is being your own boss. And I just feel I am excited to share because I've been going through all these lately. Many of you know that I had taken on a job for the winter to get some extra income, and my Mary Kay business took a back burner, even though I didn't want it to. I thought I would have time to do both, and I really didn't. And so I am so excited to be my own boss again. I don't need to ask for a potty break or be given 30 minutes for lunch, or if I'm sick, I can take time to rest and heal. I don't need to feel guilty because I called in one day or anything like that, or be punished for calling in. I was on probation, and you're only allowed 2 days of missed work, period, like 2 occurrences. And it could be a sick day. It could be your internet going out at your house, like whatever it is, 2 occurrences in 6 months, and you're let go of with no cost. So it's just really great to remember that I needed to have that moment so that I could remember what it's like to be your own boss. And it's beautiful. Life is so much it's just so much more fulfilling, I think, is the word for me personally, to have work-life balance and to be able to sprinkle it in where I need to and have time to heal and rest and take care of myself when I need to also. And so it's super exciting to be your own boss. And you don't have to be your own boss. You don't have to be only Mary Kay if you're in Mary Kay. It's many people work other jobs and balance their life and sprinkle it in, and that is perfectly fine. They still get the benefit of being their own boss and working their business the way they want to. And it's a beautiful thing. We have the same business plan and we all have the same opportunity, but we each get to run with it and work it the way we want to. You get to put your own authentic spin on it. And I think that is just really cool. Okay. Next number. Vanessa's getting close. She's getting excited. 12. Who's got 12? All right. So the next one I have on here is qualities that we look for in a consultant. So I put this in for consultants because kind of wondered. But I wanted you guys to keep there's like a few of them here that I'm going to read to you real quick. And I want you to keep in mind that when you're doing facials and you're seeing your 30 faces this month because you want to earn the prizes, or your 100 faces by the end of June, to be looking for this and to share these things with your your customers as you're facialing them too. A great time to share is when you are doing a charcoal mask. You've got 10, 15 minutes, let it dry. It's a perfect opportunity to share. But here's some of the things that we look for in our consultants. We want consultants who are busy and who can prioritize. Successful consultants often have other commitments and are really good at time management and prioritization, which is really crucial to running a successful business. Motivated by finances. It's okay to be motivated by money. I'm motivated by money. I'm a single mom with 4 kids, and this is how I make my income. So, I've got little things on the side, but this is the bulk of it. So being driven by the desire to earn more money, whether it's to reduce debt, gain more free time, or save for the future, or contribute to society. Maybe you just want to give to charity. No matter what your reason is, if you're motivated by earning money, that is a great sign that you'd be great in this business too. Not the sales type. So they're comfortable with the consumable nature of Mary Kay products and focus on building relationships rather than just making sales. Mary Kay is so much more than just money. Yes, we need it. Yes, it makes the world go round. But what really makes the world go round is love and coming from a service heart and, being of service to our customers and figuring out how we can help solve their problems. When you can solve someone's problems, you have a customer for life. Build a business outside existing networks. So they're willing to develop a customer base beyond their immediate friends and family. We don't want people to turn to their friends and family. For me personally, that was the last people who were my customers. Mary Kay provides lots of training and resources to help with this, and you have your director to help direct you as well. And then family oriented. So they're motivated by the needs of their families and want to provide a better quality of life for them. So, we talk about that work-life balance. Being able to have more time for your family is really important for their quality of life as well. And the last two are a decision maker. They're proactive, take initiative, and don't procrastinate. And then the last one has the Mary Kay values. Mary Kay also emphasizes values like the golden rule, treating others with respect, making others feel important, and maintaining a balanced life by putting faith first, family second, and career third. And so if you have some people in mind that you're like, oh my gosh, I have a couple of people that are like that. They don't have all those, but just have a couple of them. They would probably be really successful on your team and, as a consultant, and we would love to share with them. So keep those in mind. Next number is
We have 2 prizes left.
2 prizes left, and we have got number 9. 9? 6.
It's a 6.
6. 9. It is a 9.
Oh, it isn't a 9. Okay.
Yeah. 9.
Kelsey's getting really close.
Yeah. Who else
Kelsey
is
might have
good?
won. I
Ben's
think
got a
that might be.
9.
I think Kelsey actually has a bingo.
Kelsey, you got
I
it?
think so too. Because we
Wow.
did 12, we did 15,
Yeah.
we did 6, and we did 9. Kelsey is a bingo.
Kelsey, bingo! Kelsey,
Yay.
Kelsey, your prize is this. It's a little mouse thing, and it says, what do you call it? Mouse pad?
Mouse pad.
It's called, if you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it. From William Arthur Ward, and it's Mary Kay. Let me get this thing off of here. Isn't that beautiful? It's good size,
Cute.
foam little mouse
Nick-
pad.
My Nicholas needed a mouse pad, and I had an extra one of those, and so I gave it to him, and he has it in his room. And now I just know that all of his friends who come over are going to see it. Maybe it'll wear off on them.
Well, on the next one, if we have more than one bingo, which is possible, whoever says it the first. So we have
Hey, get your microphones ready. Okay, for this one, we're going to talk about how much a starter kit is. So we had a sale for the last couple months. The sale is done now. So now it is back to the eStart being $35. Every consultant starts with an eStart. That $35 gets them their website for a full year and their ProPay credit card processor for 1 full year. And that credit card processor they use both on their website for CDS orders, and also you can have the app on your phone to run cards right there in your office or when you're doing a facial. And then they have up to 15 days from the day they get signed up to choose whether they want to have the Pro Starter Kit or not. It is a $90 edition. I love that they gave 2 weeks for that to happen because so many people were signing up with the 35 just to get in and then lost the ability to do the $90 starter kit. So I love that they brought it so they can have 2 weeks to decide. They can have a conversation with your director, figure out what's best for them, because sometimes the e-start isn't enough. Sometimes it is. Sometimes some people just want to do social media selling, and that's totally fine. But if you want to see faces in person at all, or you could in the future, you definitely want to get the starter kit because it has over $450 worth of business supplies and full-size product for demo. So it's perfect for getting you started with your first 30 to 60 faces. Any questions about that? Not the sales over.
How long do we have to make that decision on the 90?
15 days from your start date.
Okay.
Okay.
And it'll give you that information in the Great Start app. So make sure you download that.
Any other questions? All right. Get your microphones off. Whoever says bingo first. 7.
No.
Okay, I got a bingo, but
Bingo.
I'm not counting. How many, who else got bingo?
Rebecca.
Rebecca?
Debbie.
Vanessa.
Vanessa. I don't know who said it first. I think I heard Rebecca, but I could be wrong. What'd you guys hear? Who
I heard
chimed in?
Vanessa
I
too.
heard Vanessa first.
Oh,
I heard Vanessa.
Okay. So Vanessa, you get this beautiful earrings and necklace set. It's kind of like, is they're little faceted. They're not actually well, actually, yeah, they're not actual crystals, but they're faceted like little crystals. So you get this one, Vanessa.
Thank you so much.
Congrats, and congrats on your great weeks.
Thank you.
Congratulations. That's all the bingos now, right? We got 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to wrap up with a couple things really quick. There's a couple of objections that I know that when I share in Team Build that I get most frequently. So I just want to touch on them a little bit, which we kind of already did. But just to reiterate, the 2 that I get all the time are I don't know anyone and I don't know how to sell, or I don't like to sell. And I just want to reiterate that this is so not a selling business, even though, yes, we are salespeople. It is so about building a client base through service and love. And honestly, almost all of my customers, I consider them like friends now. And a lot of my customers have become consultants, like Celeste. Celeste is one of them. I met her, fell in love with her, and I was like, no, you need to be in our group. And so you just never know what's going to come from that. And so sharing with everybody, and then also letting them know that not knowing anyone, like when I started Mary Kay, I just knew MJ and my branch manager and my best friend, and that was it when I moved here. And I have so many more friends now outside of Mary Kay, just from warm chattering, getting to know people at school, groups that you're with already. There's so many more people that you know about than that are in your circle. Like, I love it when we do the 60 minutes and 60 faces in 6 minutes, because you can pull out your phone. It gives you categories of like where you can find little pockets of people. And the important thing is that you only need to know 1 or 2 people in each of those pockets. You don't have to know 6. It's okay. Because they know people that you don't know. And the whole point of it is to network. And I like to say at my parties that the best compliment they can give me as their consultant is to share me with their friends and family. I shared this in a training a couple weeks ago, but like what is your customers complimenting you on? What are they taking away from their time with you? And then using that to help them share that with somebody else. So if they learned a new makeup tip from you and they were like, oh my gosh, I love this. Nobody's ever showed me how to put on my eyeshadow before. thank you so much for that. And later bringing up something like, who else do you know needs help putting on their eyeshadow? Take something that they took away from that with you and use that as motivation for them to share you as well. And, sometimes it takes some finesse and some practice, but as, I think it's Pam Shaw that always says, action breeds confidence. And the more you do it, the more confident you get. I remember my very first party, I was terrified. I read the flip chart word for word and I just flipped it and read, and I was sweaty palmed and shaking. And then I drove immediately afterwards, I drove to McCall for our fall forward. And I was like on fire because that was the easiest thing I'd ever done. I think I made a couple $100 and I was just like, did that really just happen? I was like, that wasn't even as hard as I thought it was. So when someone says they don't like to sell or they say they don't know anybody, like there are so many ways to help them overcome that. And just learning those yourself, like figuring out what your objectives are. Why aren't you sharing? Why aren't you booking calls? And taking those objections and applying them to yourself as well. I think that can be really powerful. And I just want to share with you guys our next event. So we are doing the Repair Girls Night Out at the New Kiln office next week. I'm like, is it already next week? Okay. And it's going to be so much fun. And we have the coolest space to set up. I know that, well, I guess Claudia's not on here. It's so much fun. You guys just need to come down and see it. So plan to be there regardless of whether you have guests coming or not. We want to share our new space with you. We want to celebrate Mary Kay Ash's birthday and then do the repair line. And like Denise said, invite all your good customers that are not on repair already because they will want to be on it. I had a facial here a couple weeks ago and a really good client who uses the Miracle Set. She swears by it, loves it, shares it with everybody. And we did a hydro session. So we just slipped in the Voluform cleanser instead. And she's obsessed with it. She uses the whole Voluform line now. She just switched up because she loved it so much. So anybody that, and I would never have guessed her too. She has beautiful skin. She doesn't really even have a wrinkle on her face, but she's like, no, I love the way this feels. So don't prejudge who you invite. And then April, I'll let you close if you have anything to say too.
I have a poem. I wanted to just kind of talk a little tiny bit about gratitude. And I want you all to know how grateful I am for you. And you all know that I started a JOB. Heidi left hers and I started one. And I'm really grateful for it. And I can appreciate women who work a full-time job and do Mary Kay even more than ever now that I've done this. So for that reason alone, I'm glad I did it. Just so I can, so I can understand and have empathy and sympathy both for women who work a full-time job and are considering not starting this as a business. So anyway, gratitude. There was a quote I wanted to share. A grateful heart is the beginning of greatness. It is an expression of humility. It is a foundation for the development of such virtues as prayer, faith, courage, contentment, happiness, love, and well-being. Humility is not thinking less of yourself, it's thinking yourself less. So thinking of others. And then I wanted to close with this Mother's Day poem since Mother's Day is coming on Sunday, and just keep those like doors and windows in your brain open about who you can sell to. Talk to people. What have you gotten for your mom for, Mother's Day? And if it's a spouse getting something for someone who has little kids, let them know that they could do a pillow gift, like a satin lip set, something, smaller for after when it's all done. So Earl Matthews wrote this poem, and I like it. A mother's love right from the start. She holds her baby close to her heart. The bond that grows will never falter. Her love is so strong, it will never alter. A mother gives never-ending love. She never feels that she has given enough. For you, she will always do her best. Constantly working, there's no time to rest. A mother is there when things go wrong, a hug and a kiss to help us along. Always there when we need her near, gently wipes our eyes when we shed a tear. So on this day, shower your mother with love. Gifts and presents are nice, but that is not enough. Give your mother a day to have some peace of mind. Be gentle, be good, be helpful, be kind. Happy Mother's Day.
That was
I
so
love you
Really
all.
beautiful.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Thank you so much, Heidi and April. That was so fun.
It was fun. Congratulations to the winners.
Yay!
We'll get those sent out in
Thank
the
you.
mail.
See you next week.
Yes, we'll see
You in
everybody next
person.
week. And bring yourself a guest and bring yourself a little tray and mirror setup. We'll do all the product and everything, but tray, mirror, washcloth, like we're just gonna let people be responsible for their guests. And looking forward to seeing everybody. Have an awesome, wonderful week. Have a wonderful Mother's Day.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Happy
Bye.
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's
Bye.
Day.
Happy Mother's Day.